He gazes out the window. Bro, I think I broke him. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Why the fuck would you want to cater his wedding, dude? You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from that devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? He's gonna say he hasn't. I fucking bet you. That's exactly what I think. Well then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome. Successful. Motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Let's look it up. Let's see. I think it's like a doctor for pregnant people. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best that I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure could be stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scar from last night, you prepared for the worst. Gorko, the sport monster, is here to fight a hero! Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko. I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? This game looks like a stoner made it. It is getting off the rails. Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Gorko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Lana Caro is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I have those pointy teeth and claws. It has enough to hook you and then tosses this bullshit. I feel like I'm hooked more by this, you know? All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. It's chaos, you know? It's all chaotic. It's fun. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who, once upon a time, turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at the school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Lanakaro, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Oh, we're going to his hideaway, you guys. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Let's go. It's actually kind of cool. Stepping into Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start feeling a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up. It's vanished. Maybe we'll find it again. If it leads us there. Let me try it in the next one. We'll see. I don't know. I'm telling you. I'm just trying to match the line with what I think it would sound like. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation or keep it a secret? Just for you. We've got to keep it a secret. He's fucking keeping secrets. Actually, I've said too much. Please forget I ever said anything. You can practically hear Colonel Sanders' heart beating in his chest. He tries to act demure, but his facade begins to crack. I can appreciate a good secret, of course. In fact, I've got many, nearly a dozen in my fried chicken recipe alone. But I would hope that you could learn to trust me with yours. Well, I suppose you did share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it'd only be fair. He's gonna steal my fucking recipe, bro! What the fuck? You can't just share your secret with him. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious. Ah, yes. About that, you see. Yes, Colonel? I haven't been completely honest with you. The secret I told you was a fake. What a bitch. And he was saying I shared... What a pretentious motherfucker. He straight up was like, well, I shared that recipe with you yesterday, so you should share your recipe with me today. And now he's fucking telling me he's lying. What kind of bullshit is this? Oh no, the ingredient you shared with Miriam, it wasn't true? Well, we didn't share the right one, so it doesn't matter. You're angry with the Colonel for lying. But the fact that he revealed his secret shows he was probably right to do so. What the fuck? No, it doesn't. You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 secret herbs and spices? You see, we had only just met, and I had to make sure you were trustworthy and capable of keeping my most important secret. To me, my recipes are priceless. Well, I have something to confess. The secret you told me, I shared it with Miriam, my best... No, we didn't! What the fuck? Unfortunately, I already knew this. I was very disappointed. But now that you've come clean, we can start building our relationship as fellow chefs again. I promise to be honest from here on out. I really do. I'm counting on you. Then in that case, it's the best looking ones that always lie. I present to you my original Cole. Bro, oh my god. She makes bad decisions on bad decisions on bad decisions. Like, why are you sharing your coleslaw recipe with this dude? He's going to steal it. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Luxe hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw. Did she fucking have this coleslaw in her pocket? Like, I don't understand. Until it's just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bit? I'd like to have it around so that I could admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a sentimental kind of guy. He's gonna use it to try and reverse engineer your fucking recipe, bro. Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a second. This man is seriously, like, I'm telling you, I think the point of this game at the end is to figure out that we need to love ourselves and actually care about our journey instead of being distracted by fake love. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can take a closer look at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. You see a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it's not realistic, it's real. Taxidermy. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. The fuck taxidermy is a chicken? A little note clipped to the chicken's foot. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Okay, let's do another item. Oh, that's where he keeps the secret recipe. What numbers would be important to the Colonel? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you dial 11, 11, 11. Oh. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? What the fuck? Can No, I can't. Oh, he looks like an old man, even as baby. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure out this must be Colonel Sanders himself. If you're not eating sashimi chicken, you're not living life right. Who frames a baby picture of themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded. Am I right? I think this person who made this game actually secretly fucking hates Colonel Sanders. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is too big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home's where the heart is. Is this what they mean? You should write these down. Oh, fuck. It's too late. It's okay. I remember everything. This is like a vault. We got this. Before you look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has... Yeah, it's fine. We got this. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I forgot to take the fucking jacket off. Aww. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say... Oh, okay, he thinks it looks good on us. We're good. Oh, crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. Let's make a big move. Oh, no! Oh, no! Dude, that's so embarrassing. I'm just gonna skip through. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I have to tap these again? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, the door opens. I feel like once we put it on. Okay. No! No, 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 no. But I have to relive my shame? Why would you do this to me? Oh, no. Let's make a big move. Oh, no! Oh, no. That's so embarrassing. Oh, no! Bro, it made me so fucking sad, dude. Like, Okay, fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I'm not sure that my big chicken dreams have left any room in my life for romance right now. I can't believe you just fucking died. I hope I don't die again. Overwhelmed, you take off the shirt and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Lanakaro. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right choice on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Well, obviously the first time I fucking didn't. God damn it. It's okay. In the words of Colonel Sanders, you have to fail sometimes. Today is a day that can change the rest of your life. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Okay. I kind of don't like that he rejected me that first round, so we're going to do this. It's good, but my mom made better. Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Okay, this is like the kind of guy that, like, if you say something to him, like any, like, kind of jab, he'll, like, murder you in your sleep. This is the energy that I'm getting from him. Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Did your jab land too hard? Colonel, I know what you're going to say. I need to be better if I'm going to leave my mark on this world. I would never. A single tear. Oh my God. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. Bro, I think I broke him. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you find is to run out the door and get home. This is our moment. Why are you running away? What do you mean this is what I would pull? I feel like he should be taken down a peg. He can't be told that he's the greatest all the time. That's not how you grow. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. How the fuck is this pressure cooker going skydiving? But things quickly spiraled. Why also is your first date skydiving? Like, that's just... That's like an intense kind of date. You didn't give Miriam time to tell her story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. Bro, you can't fucking... In the middle of her story, she seriously cannot be, like, talking about herself. Like, your friend literally went on a skydiving date. Don't talk about your date with Colonel Sanders, please. Oh my God. Give her a chance to look at you. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection? Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession. Good, Miriam. If being obsessed with... What the fuck? If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right? What kind of bullshit? After a short argument, you both agree to go to your separate ways. She's right, though. You should be focusing on school. You put your fucking biscuits in a fucking mixer thing. Got your hand chopped. Crushed. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. true. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears. Things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Pleasant. Perfectly pleasant. English isn't my first language. Why are you picking on me? All these words. It's too much reading. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Apparently so. Excuse me, Lana Caro. I'm more than capable. Oh, fucking okay. Jeez. God damn. More than capable to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine food. See you inside, Lana Caro. Annoyed. Why is he being... Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday, and now she just like fucking randomly has a spellbook? I don't get it. Whoa, that's the book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire, like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it wasn't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warning. Cast only in case of extra emergency. It says across the edges of the page. You don't fucking do that. Why are you just bad decisions left and right? I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone. I choose all from my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Or you just don't obsess. That is way too drastic. Yeah. Couldn't you just do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is dramatic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. It's a game, Lana. I don't care. I want to criticize them, okay? They're making bad choices. It's stressing me out. No. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting in front of you and you pretty excuse. Don't do it. Fucking please don't. You take your friend's advice, put the book away. It's time for class. That's just the dumbest, like, no, I don't like it. Fucking suffocate. Get so angry I pass out. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make an announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him a snack. Dogs can be really unpredictable. Wait to see. Reach in your backpack, grab some homework from last semester you forgot to turn in. He goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fried chicken and rawhide. I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. My, Lana Caro, were you studying something with cinnamon? I have been sitting in on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Lana Caro, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see. But before he could get any further, Miriam's love drama, oh shit, spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by wires and sparks coming from the back of the classroom. I told you to save it for after class. Oh shit. You think I wanted to be thrown from an airplane strapped by a stranger? Why did you go on the date? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. I know. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan, J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in mid-air as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Oh no. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. She was literally talking about the date, though, earlier. I don't understand. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. I don't understand the progression of this game. Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panel, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Oh shit, she broke him. No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank. Oh no. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam. Clank he really just like lives his own truth, you know? And I don't think him and Miriam were a good couple. Obviously. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? I feel like she was not tired. I'm just like excited for a resolution. I'm tired of the Colonel Sanders guy. I'm tired of pretending like he's cool. Her tiny Coco is delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. You and me, we're going to cruise through this final and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest. Anyhow, Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup, and I bet the Professor Dog is going to love it. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van Van, the supposed madman, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. Why are you rooting for Clank? I am the main person in the story. I'm in the contest.